the majority of Israelis and Palestinians never meet each other unless in a military-related situation. The reason we chose entrepreneurship is that we realized that when people from both sides work together on a mutual project that is going to serve both communities, there is a better chance that they will learn to trust each other.
Coexistence here is not tackled through discussions. It's not about talking about it, talking to each other, trying to get to an understanding, but we will find the points to interact, and then we can open a real discussion.
The kinds of people who applied to this program are doers. One of the things that rang through all of the interviews was a sense that their generation has something different to offer. They're not necessarily as caught up in the visions of the older political leadership. They're people who believe that you can get to political solutions through a different kind of route.
The three main components of OGS are the academic program, the mentoring program, and the social impact ventures. We focus on each one of those components throughout the entire summer to ensure that not only we'll learn how to build a viable venture, but we also put into practice all the skills we learned in the classroom and build something concrete that can change facts on the ground in the region.
Knowledge is something extremely valuable. And the best way to get knowledge is the experience. We had 6 hours of school every day, learning about accounting, about financing, about marketing. When we started working on the projects and we started to utilize these informations, it was not theoretical anymore. We actually were applying it to our projects.
I think it's been a fabulous program for the Heller School to be involved in because we like to take risks. We like to change the future trajectory of the world, and I think because of the quality of the professors here, their willingness to engage with their subject matter in a very different context, this has been one of the highlights of my career.
One thing that is common to all of our mentors is that they all accomplish so much in their lifetime, and they're really eager to pass this knowledge forward. They want to train the next generation, and when they see those change agents coming from Palestine and Israel with so much motivation, with so much energy, they feel that this is their duty to make them better.
One day we were sitting with our teams in a breakout room working on our ventures and got a visit from Robert and Dan Kraft. It was amazing receiving feedback from them on our business plan.
I was the mentor for a Palestinian. We talked a lot about what it takes as a female to be successful in a career, but also I could give her some suggestions on how to cut through some of the issues that develop in any sort of team.
So we each came with our own ideas to Brandeis University, and then we had the opportunity to work on the selected ventures together and then go into Mass Challenge, the largest startup-friendly accelerator in the world. The opportunity to sit with more than 120 startups in the same area helped us nurture our ideas and work on them together.
Massachusetts is one of the most innovative places on the planet. There are a greater concentration of universities, research institutions, teaching hospitals here than really in any other place on earth. And that sort of intellectual horsepower is a natural home for an idea of this kind, and Brandeis in particular, which I think has been just a marvelous host and a very generous location for this program to launch itself.
In meeting the 22 students as I did and talking to them, it was clear that they had crossed the boundary and really had built a trust and therefore an ability to work with one another and see the other one's point of view. Now I'm sure there were tensions along the way, I know there were, but to be able to sit down in a room and talk them through, I think only happened because of this vision of working together for something good led to that trust.
I graduated med school, I finished my internship, and I'm in this transition part of my life where I have to choose how to go forward. And these 3 months made me decide to be a social entrepreneur and to chase my dream and to decide to make change, because this is a choice you make. And you can choose to complain and not to do anything, or you can choose to be active about it. And I think my experience here, the partners I met here, made me choose to be active.